Rangers in space. Hi, my name is Spencer Sanchez.
I'm Bradley Smith.
And we have someone new today with us on our podcast, Nerdtime.
Yes.
His name is Jordon Gutierrez. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name's Jordon. Nice to meet you all.
How do we know you?
Well, I'm your friend that you've known for a while.
Someone's cocky.
Sorry.
Alright, well, we got Jordan with us today because we're going to be talking a bit about video games like the normal. Basically all about video games. Today's topic is mainly going to be DLC, downloadable content, for those of you who don't know what that means and are stupid.
The Amish.
Whoa.
Yes, the Amish. And for the first half, we're going to talk about something we've never talked about before, Smash Brothers.
I know, we didn't talk about that on our very first episode.
Not at all.
It's like I wasn't there.
But the reason we're talking about Smash Brothers is because in a few days here, the Smash ballot's going to be closed, and that's a big deal for anybody who plays Smash Brothers, which I'd assume any of our unexisting audience would
probably play Smash.
Yeah, Smash Bros. Is...
Who doesn't play Smash
it's
Brothers?
Huge.
Like, seriously.
We've been over this. It's the Amish, but
once again, for the people who don't know what the Smash ballot is, I'll explain that real fast. It's basically everyone wants their favorite character from whatever franchise in Smash Brothers, and what the Smash ballot is a thing Nintendo did where you can vote for who you want for DLC. They haven't put out any results at all ever about it. They have They didn't even really say that whoever gets the most votes will be put in Smash.
But we know Shrek's gonna win!
Shut up.
Oh, boy.
But it's basically a glorified suggestion box where they don't have to listen to you, but odds are, they'll, strongly reveal, the top 10 or 20.
I at least kind of appreciate the gesture.
It's awesome.
It's still a really nice way to just kind of... It builds up the hype, and I mean, for Smash Brothers, it's a game that really does have that hype around it, so It's really nice to just be, realizing as a community, holy crap, we are all, really excited about, what they might come out with next.
No. And with the rule of the ballot that strictly said video game characters only, people still voted for Goku. Just, Jesus Christ.
Okay, so Shrek is still in the running. There's plenty of Shrek games.
True, by that same logic, there's a lot of God dang it.
I'm completely fine with any other character. Yeah. We could have Haunted Mansion, for all we know, in there. D. Bradley Baker playing a character that was not in the ride, nor was he in the movie.
I have no comment.
That was a reference to the Haunted Mansion game that you probably never heard of.
It's the greatest video game forever. It comes with a free tickets and Haunted Mansion in
it does.
theaters. So, hey, if anyone wants a free ticket to a movie that has not come out in forever, we can also get you a plane ticket to Prussia. That would also be quite interesting.
But
I
anyway,
pass.
Back on topic of Smash Bros. Smash ballot.
I was not on top.
Oh my god. Let's go around the room real quick and just easily. If you voted, then say who you voted for. We'll start with Jordan.
Alright, but also before we start, should we also give an explanation why we want the character?
Then you can do that after you say it.
Yeah.
Alright, so I picked this character
go ahead.
because of their bronze and break. Come on in!
Okay, go ahead. You can go. Yeah, say who you want and why.
Alright,
and if you voted more than once, say so.
Alright, I did more than one character, but I'll start with the first character. My first character I picked was Black Shadow from F-Zero.
Wait, before that, Brad, do you know who that is?
No, I was about to say, who is Black Shadow?
He kind of looks like Captain Falcon.
Not really.
Not at all. Not at all.
Black Shadow's the villain of F-Zero, and he's kind of looks like a bigger, bulkier almost said something. Batman. Because it's mostly the cowl.
Does.
And
he has the ears kind of.
Yeah, it's the horns, and he's all wearing black. And the reason I want him is because
antagonist of F-Zero.
Yes, and the character reasoning I want him is because we just need another F-Zero character.
You need another?
No, fair enough. F-Zero's been around for a while. Yeah, and Captain Falcon's one of the most iconic characters in Smash. He should have a companion.
Okay, yeah, I agree with that, since he has been in the game since the beginning, even though he hasn't had the most games and the most volume. It would be interesting just to kind of see It would be interesting to see him get another character, because he is the only character from the first game that hasn't gone to the character.
My logic, I think so, because my logic is,
Nope, Samus.
If we do have anybody who, yeah, well, she got Zero Suit Samus. That's
Oh
two
yeah,
characters.
my bad.
But my logic is, and this might get people mad at me, but if Earthbound gets a second character, like Mother gets a second character, while it may have its huge niche audience who gets really mad when someone insults it, they have two. Freaking F-Zero should have two. F-Zero at least got localized to most of the games, some of them.
Putting in Spencer's defense, I'm pretty sure he actually really enjoys those games.
I like Earthbound a lot.
It's not anything against
This is my
them.
main in Smash.
It's just the thing about equality for all game characters.
Yeah. Fire Emblem's got like, what, 30 characters in the game?
Yeah.
Excuse me, 28.
Everyone knows Mario Bros. Got like 50.
Yeah, but Mario, people complain about Mario having too many characters. I'm like, he's Mario. That's like saying Mickey Mouse is in like the cover of too many Disney things. Like, what?
Too many Disney characters and Mickey Mouse.
Too much water. 7.8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Alright, shall I move on to my second
Hey,
character?
go for it.
Yeah, oh yeah, you had other characters. How many do you have, by the way?
Just two.
Okay.
Yeah.
My second character, the one and only, you can't spell rainbow without him, Ryan, baby, from Xenoblade Chronicles.
That is a good pick. I like.
Ryan's pretty funny.
He's pretty funny. It'd be interesting.
He's also
to
pretty
see.
awesome.
If not Ryan, I would like, like Dunban or like one of the other characters that's in it that was also fairly like more significant.
Yeah, but it's like,
But he's also
Dunman
was in the Smash.
Yeah. I get why Ryan, because Ryan's nowhere in the game. Like,
Yeah.
did he even get a trophy?
Yeah, he got a trophy.
He got a trophy.
Which most of the Xenoblade trophies, they just ripped the models from the game.
Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, Ryan would be awesome.
I can just see Ryan being so happy about. Oh, I got a trophy.
Probably.
Now it's Ryan's.
I love a good trophy.
Yeah, because like he wasn't because like I saw Riki as in Dunman's Final Smash.
Yeah.
I was thinking, oh, Ryan must be an assist trophy then. They put that slot for Riki again. Sorry about the pencil, everybody.
It's okay.
Anyway, so I was kind of disappointed about that. So I was thinking, oh hey, there's DLC. They might do it for Smash Ballot. I'm gonna put that as my vote.
Yeah, fair enough.
Really quickly, what we were just talking about there is we give Jordan a pencil to write down any ideas that might come to his brain, and he likes tapping this pencil on the table next to the very sensitive microphone. Now, we think he has connected the issues there, but 3 counts of pencil tapping has gotten us to have to take it away from him.
Now going around the table in order. Brad.
Oh yeah, okay.
Did you vote even?
Yeah,
Actually, I don't know if I
did.
talked about this.
I did vote because after we talked about it, I know I went on there and voted.
What did you vote for?
That I actually cannot remember. I voted for Professor Layton once.
Oh, okay,
because
fair
I've been
enough.
talking about that one.
Layton's another big one. I told you earlier that some of the most popular ones. Layton's actually up there. He's in like the top 10 most popular, I would say.
And I mean, I've told my friends about this before. It's like how I feel about Professor Layton is he's had like a few fighting scenes in the game, very sparingly if you call them fighting scenes, really, like compared to what Smash does. But yeah, he's not the best fit for the Smash Brothers universe. But, so I mean, even if he doesn't get a character, I honestly think he would probably work better as an assist trophy. So that's kind of what I'm gunning for. But
I mean, I can defend you here with Professor Layton because if Phoenix Wright can get in Marvel vs. Capcom 3...
that's the other thing that I argue as a fan of, Professor Layton 2, is I don't really mind.
Or back into the world of Smash Brothers, Captain Falcon is a racer. He had... All of his moves were made up for the first game.
But he is...
he didn't even have a personality like that, did he?
No.
But he is bulky. He looks like he could fight.
Yes.
Well, Professor Layton is still considered the gentleman.
Wait, did
it would actually kind of be weird to see him fighting, but I mean...
Did they ever show Falcon full rips like that until Smash?
Yes.
Okay, I was wondering.
Actually, Zero X,
Yeah.
Whatever came first, he looked like that.
Alright, cool. Did you only vote for one character?
Other than Professor Layton, I don't think I voted for it. I mean, there's a few others that I've kind of,
Those
wanted, but... No, I did. I voted for Neku from The World Ends With You.
Oh, that's cool.
Because that was one that I think would actually fit really well into it. And I mean...
Talk about that in a second.
Square Enix, and I don't think it'll happen. Just 'cause they haven't really hinted at any Square Enix characters.
And not Gino from Mario RPG.
That's the one
Shame
everyone
on
wants.
Okay, explain this one.
Gino is... Okay, do you know what Mario RPG is?
Yeah.
Mario's... Yes, for people who don't know, real quick, Super Nintendo game, it was an RPG. Mario, who figured... And it was made by Square Enix, and what they didn't do was, in the contract, Square Enix basically owns the rights to all the characters that were original only in that game, as opposed to Donkey Kong Country and stuff, where Rare did make those games, and they did invent Diddy Kong, Nintendo still owns the rights to them. There's characters like Gino, and I don't remember who else shows up in that game, but basically they're all owned by Square Enix, and have just as much a chance of getting in as like Sora or Chrono, or Neku. But it could happen, but Square Enix is pretty stingy about letting their characters do other things.
Yeah, I'm mad about Chrono. They're not even going to make a new game for him, so... chance of him getting in Smash is...
But, yeah.
It's something you can always hope for.
That's true.
Chrono would be cool. Sora, there's so many Square, like Neku, Chrono, they'll all be cool.
It would be cool to just have, honestly, a Square Enix fighting game.
Yeah.
And I mean...
There's a Final Fantasy fighting game that's really fun.
That's true.
Did I say I wanted a Final Fantasy fighting game?
Kinda.
Well, if we have... well, we're already having Pokemon Tekken, so why not?
Oh, that game's awesome. But that's a whole other story. But,
yeah.
Freaking,
Talk about that another day.
Yeah. So anybody else?
No, that's it for me.
Oh, okay. I guess.
I can't really think of any off the top of my head that I was really.
If you think about anybody else, you just say it.
No.
But I guess for me, I voted 3 times using my laptop, my phone, and then I got a new phone in the process of that, so I used that phone too. But one of the votes wasn't really. I didn't actually really care. There's a YouTuber named Shofu who's doing this thing of tweet me your hashtag free Wolf and tweet me your your submission for Wolf. And so I was like, screw it, I'll vote for Wolf. I liked Wolf, he was cool. And so that was when I was just kind of yeah, whatever. That was my only reason for Wolf. He's gonna come back. There was no reason for me to even bother voting for him.
Did not like Wolf.
You don't like Wolf?
I was never a fan.
I don't. But the people who deny that he's gonna come back, I highly doubt he's not coming back. They're just bringing back everybody at this point who's kind of liked.
Then again, my brother kicked my ass all the time with Wolf, so I feel like I'm just probably really salty about that. So.
Dude, your brother beat me with Wolf when I first met him.
Oh yeah,
I hated him. That's a whole other story. But freaking but Wolf that wasn't really other characters I voted for. I voted for Bandana Waddle Dee from Kirby, who is basically after Kirby's Return to Dreamland was his first one. He became a playable character. Waddle Dee's always been a character, but Waddle Dee with a blue bandana on and he carries a spear became a playable character, and he's just awesome. He's freaking the coolest. And he's also a main character in the new game, The Rainbow Curse, which is basically a sequel to Camus Curse. You play as Bandana, Waddle Dee, and Kirby. I think I've actually played it. And then my final vote would be.
Wait, so really quickly though, just because I don't think I've ever asked you this before. Does that character though have enough moves? Could you imagine him
Bandana Waddle in George's probably gonna say in Return to Dreamland. Basically, they all have smash moves. You have a forward B, side B, up B, then A's, and it's crazy.
Okay.
And basically, he's got all the Spear Kirby moves. It's basically what Return to Dreamland is. You can play as Meta Knight, Kirby, Waddle Dee, and
King Dedede.
King Dedede.
The permanently best character.
Basically, Kirby can get all the powers, Kirby does.
Yeah.
And then, all the other characters are just basically stuck with one power.
But they're but
they're stronger. Meta Knight basically is just a stronger sword Kirby. Waddle Dee is a stronger spear Kirby.
Okay.
And Dedede is a stronger hammer Kirby.
That's cool.
It's a fun 4-player game.
Or you can play as 4 Kirbys.
Yeah, or you can just be 4 Kirbys if you're a loser. But and then the other character I voted for was Knuckles from Sonic, because a lot of people are talking about Sonic characters being added. Namco has 2, Capcom has 2 characters in the game, being Mega Man and Ryu, and so a lot of people think Sega and Namco might get a second character as well.
That'd be cool.
Sega, if they're gonna do another Sonic character, which I'm not saying they should or have to, I want Knuckles and not Shadow, like a lot of people want.
Yeah, I don't think Shadow would be a good character.
Knuckles is my boy Nux, and he needs to be in the game.
Dude,
if anybody.
Need all my characters from Soul Calibur 2 in there.
But Link's already in Smash Brothers.
I know,
yeah,
right?
True.
Dude, I need Yoda in there.
That'd be pretty funny, actually.
And Spencer, question about Knuckles.
What about him?
In the Smash Battle, you can type in a description on why you want it. For Knuckles, did you say because he was the best of them, the rest of them, he's tougher than everything?
No, because I wanted it to be taken slightly seriously. Not that I have any disillusion in my head that they actually read the description of why everybody wanted whatever character. Yeah. But Knuckles, I basically just put that... in my opinion, he's Sonic... I always... people think of Shadow as Sonic's rival. I always think of Knuckles as Sonic's rival, because...
He's been there first.
Yeah, he's been there for a long time, and Knuckles has always been kind of the cool anti-hero, because he's done bad things because he's stupid and was easily tricked. but he's also awesome and has kicked butt with Sonic multiple times.
But then they realized that they had to give him a hero that was essentially the opposite of him, someone who could actually compete with him on the.
And I don't even dislike Shadow. I just think that Shadow would just be another clone of Sonic.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
Or more edgy.
Yeah, and I think Knuckles would be a cool addition. Would you care like
if they added Shadow? Would I care?
No, this is a really small thing. Would you care if they did like Sonic Boom Knuckles? I'm being really serious.
I would
here.
legitimately laugh. I love Sonic Boom Knuckles. Like I was originally ironically, and then eventually became unironic because I loved him so much. He is stupid and dumb, and just any more synonyms for stupid, and he makes me laugh. His final smash could just be like him basically just saying something like, I didn't know your middle name was The, and then like the screen blows up, and his up B would be him pausing the game and doing the little glitch from Sonic Boom where he can fly.
No, that has to be his regular jump. But
no, I would love for that to be his up B. It just glitches out or something.
Yeah. But no, I wouldn't. I actually wouldn't care. I don't think they would ever do that because they know the fans.
I don't either. It also
they didn't add a Sonic Boom skin for Sonic.
Also, it's because it was the TV show, I believe. So I think it's that they got their own creative franchise.
Yeah,
on it.
It's true. But I think it's also done by a third party outside of Sega that works on Sonic Boom as well.
All right, but so is that it for you? Right?
Yeah, the only other character I really would like is Bomberman.
That would be a cool one. I
haven't voted for him though because I haven't thought. I might actually go. I have one more chance to vote. It's not closed yet.
It's not closed yet. I can still vote. Yeah, those are all pretty good. Like I like when we talk about this. I think whenever we first heard about this and you were telling me about it, I was very much like, oh, if they added in that character, that'd be so dumb. And now that you think about it, I very much feel the same way that you do, Spencer. Of like
literally anyone can be in Smash. I'll be happy.
It would be cool just
besides
to see
Shadow
characters.
Besides Shadow, care
because I doubt they're just going to. Betray fans by just putting in a stupid character. Like any character that gets put in, they're gonna have a reason to put it in. They wouldn't have made such a big deal about DLC if they didn't understand. We got this, guys. Don't worry.
If you're not sure about a character and they come out DLC, play with them because to be honest, I was one of the few people. I thought it was cool, but sometimes I was a little when Ryu got added to Smash because I was like, he's from another fighting game, and that bothered me for some reason. Because I was
Street Fighter's a real fighting game.
Yeah, a lot of the Street Fighter audience makes me mad because they're like, "Oh, Street Fighter's only the real fighting game. Smash Brothers sucks." But actually, Ryu's now one of my mains because he's so fun.
Ryu is a ton of fun. Like I don't even know how to do the commands with him.
Tatsumaki Senpuku.
I still don't. We talked about that on the episode of Jared. I still do not. But no, yeah, he's totally fun.
I can teach you.
Dude, I can teach you too now. Jordan's taught me.
But who did we not mention that's like in the lead?
Wait,
before we go into that, this is the timer I picked. It's
man.
It's playtime on here. All right, so we're gonna do our first game for this podcast. The game that we're gonna be playing on this episode that I've come up with.
Should we explain this real fast? The game in general, just
sure.
the game. I think will we do this multiple times in other podcasts?
Probably, yeah. I can see.
Basically, what we do is we'll come up with a game to play. It's basically an audio game, which is us talking, and y'all will enjoy it.
Yeah.
The end.
And the game that we're going to play today is DLC, which was just named for this episode, and it's essentially if any of you guys have played the game MFK, which stands for Marry, Have Intercourse With, in a vulgar word that starts with F and ends with uck. And then kill.
Truck.
Yeah, fire truck. But instead we're playing DLC, which in terms of this game shall be domestic partnership, lie with, and crucify.
Oh,
all right. So, Brad, do you have some ideas for us? Because you came with the game.
Yeah, I guess I'll start it off.
Who are you going to ask first?
I guess we'll each go around one time, and so I'll ask you, and then I'll ask Jordan, and then later in the episode, Spencer will be your turn.
Oh, are we doing this more than once later in this episode?
Oh, yes.
Okay. So Brad goes first.
All right, Spencer, DLC, Sasuke from Naruto.
All right. I thought we were going to do like a deal, like Smash.
No.
Sasuke
hey, who knows? Sasuke could easily be a DLC character. They could add anyone to Smash.
Oh, no.
Spencer Sanchez 2015. That is a quote
fine.
in my bibliography.
I don't want to take part of this.
All right, Sasuke.
This is for me, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Sasuke, Jimmy John, the owner of Jimmy John's sandwich franchise.
Okay.
or King K. Rool.
All right, okay, so
You know what to do.
we haven't even talked about him yet. But anyway,
No, we haven't.
But okay, so wait, what was it? DLC. What does it stand for again?
It is domestic partnership.
Okay.
So would you want to have a domestic partnership out of those
It
things?
crucifies the word for kill, basically,
Yes.
right? All right, so
And lie
I
with.
would crucify Jimmy John's. Simple reason: I work at a place called Jersey Mike's. It's a sandwich shop. Jimmy John's is really good. That's our biggest, I would say, enemy.
Yep.
So if we kill Jimmy John, no. If he dies, though, I'm gonna look really bad.
They look at Jersey Mike first.
Wait.
Jersey Mike arrested for murder of Jimmy
Jersey
John.
Mike
Jersey Mike,
now
I think,
has
died.
online.
No, not Jersey Mike.
I'm pretty sure Jersey Mike's is owned by a different guy now.
Jersey Mike now with online ordering.
All right, everyone go on the Smash and vote for Jimmy John and
Oh,
Jersey Mike.
Okay, anyway, freaking I'd kill Jimmy John or crucify Jimmy John. I would lie with what are my options? King K. Rool and lie with Sasuke because he's basically a girl. He's super feminine.
Oh yeah.
Fair enough.
And then marry or domestic partnership. King K. Rool, he's a king.
Okay, yeah.
Like, it's easy.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, but you gotta think, does he actually have a lot of money?
Dude, he's got Kremlins that I could boss around.
Dude, if not, when Donkey Kong comes to defeat him, you just go off with him. Say you're a prisoner. No, you're domestic partnership.
Hey, I'm a human. I'm not a alligator weird thing.
All right, Jordan, your turn.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. DLC. Goofy constantly doing the dance from Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
That's not obscure.
Oh, that's pretty
It's
easy.
very obscure.
Oh, yeah, no, my choice here. Continue.
So Goofy doing the hot dog dance. If you have not looked it up ever, you
Pause
need
it
to.
and do it right now.
Yes. Let's see. We'll do the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Stay Puft Marshmallow from Ghostbusters?
Yes.
Okay.
Ghostbusters. And then had someone. I can't remember. You know what? Now we're doing Tracy Sketchit.
Tracy Sketchit, for those of you who don't remember, because I would be surprised if you did. If you watched the TV show Pokemon in the Orange League Islands, he was that guy who drew that no one cared about.
He was also in Pokemon
2000. Yeah, that's probably the movie Lugia. Yeah, that's the guy.
Remember that guy you don't remember?
The guy who wasn't Brock that was there? That was Tracy.
All right, so it's Tracy.
Was his last name Sketchit? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, his last name was Tracy Sketchit.
Just like Todd Snap.
Exactly. So we have Tracy Sketchit, Goofy doing the hot dog dance, and who's my other one? I can't even remember.
Oh,
Okay.
Tracy Sketchit, Goofy doing the hot dog dance, and oh my gosh, who was it?
Who did I say? I said, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Oh yeah.
So go.
Alright, I crucify Stay Puft because that way we can all eat him. He's made out of marshmallows.
Fair enough.
All right.
I obviously lie with Goofy because, he aroused me with that hot dog dance.
I'd lie with Goofy.
And for my domestic partner, none other than Tracy, so that way I can fade off into obscurity.
As well.
Dude, I was thinking I would pick Tracy because you can just ditch him behind and he won't care. You can just move on.
Oh well, it's not like everyone else cares about me anyway.
He'll just be like, oh, Professor Oak, I'll just stay with you forever while my supposed friends leave.
In fact, even then, Tracy's not even brought up.
I just imagine the really dark image of crucifying Goofy and just like...
Oh, God.
I know, right? It looks terrible, yet hilarious all at the same time.
Oh boy.
Alright, so now that we've played that installation of DLC, what were we talking about?
Alright, let's just go on to popular characters.
Yeah, the popular characters.
The characters who were
Smash Ballad.
really popular, which none of us we said some characters that have been talked about before. Black Shadow, I've heard talked about before a little bit, not enough. Honestly, I think Black Shadow. I've never played F-Zero, but I'd be totally down with that.
Yeah, I would too.
I said Bomberman. Bomberman's kind of popular. If you watch Mojo, he was the number one person they wanted.
But then again, do you actually listen and watch Mojo seriously?
No, and no one should. But no offense to Watch Mojo, our videos are entertaining. But
sometimes just
sometimes I'm just why was that their top? Whatever.
Anyway, off topic aside.
Anyway, the top characters right now, the top two by far are Shovel Knight and King K. Rool. Shovel Knight and King K. Rool are killing it.
I don't think people are voting for King K. Rool anymore.
No, they still are. Like, you see all those, like, fan things going on? Like, everyone's still saying King K. Rool.
Personally, just because, I mean, I never really got into the Donkey Kong games, so, I mean, I'm biased on which one I'm picking. But, I mean, if I had to pick one of the two, Shovel Knight would be mine, because I've actually played the game.
Shovel Knight would be cool. I don't... A lot of people think it's, like Shovel Knight's a given. It's like, oh, Shovel Knight's obviously going to be in the game, but...
No, I mean,
Shovel Knight has... First of all, not even close to Nintendo exclusive.
Yeah. And I could easily see him just, like, easily just only seeing him as an assist trophy, if anything. But I mean...
Don't get me wrong, I would be happy if he was in the game. Shovel Knight's awesome.
But wasn't Shovel Knight also an American original?
Shovel Knight, yeah, it hasn't even been released. I know it's going to be, like, later, but it hasn't been released yet in Japan. So the only people voting for Shovel Knight is the Western audience. And Smash Bros, fun fact, is made by Nintendo, fun fact, Japanese company.
No, for a little bit for Shovel Knight's defense, actually, when Melee got released, we had Marth and Roy from Fire Emblem who were Japanese exclusive.
Well, yes.
Yeah, but it's a Japanese game.
That is true.
Remember how we just mentioned that fact.
I get what he's saying.
It's
not out
yet.
yet. But Shovel Knight would be cool. I personally, a lot of people want him as the representative of, like, indie. I honestly would rather have Shantae from, like, the Shantae games. And she's really popular, too. She's up there. She's probably the top 10 most popular. She's up there. But some people are against that because they think, one, she might be too provocative. And I'm like, she's no more provocative than, like,
Have you seen
Yeah,
Success?
Like, I get it. Also, she's way more cartoony than, like I'm sure dudes love...
I mean, yeah, isn't the clothing she wears kind of actually cultural?
Yeah, she's a genie. She was a genie.
Yeah, so that kind of makes sense. It's not just like, stripper clothes.
Well, some of the outfits that people wanted to have, like some of her alternate outfits, I understand.
Like that naked one?
Like the pajama outfit or the princess outfit. But anyway...
That's just the point.
But she has awesome, like, she's tons of stuff that she could easily have for a Smash moveset. Like, for those who don't know Shantae, she transforms stuff. But anyway...
Honestly, I'll be honest, I had no idea what she
did. Yeah, she can, like, she does, she belly dance, because she's a belly dancer or whatever. And she can, like, transform to different animals through, like, the type of dance she does. So she can turn into an elephant, a monkey, a bat. She can turn into, like, other things.
I never would have guessed. I constantly thought she just kind of ran around and stuff.
She also can whip people with her hair. That's, like, a big part of it. That'd be, like, most of her, like, A moves.
Dude, is she just, like, Will Smith's daughter?
Yeah, basically. That joke's never been made before.
I'm sure it hasn't. Chalk went up for the Bradmeister.
But,
no one's called me the Bradmeister.
I'm never going to.
I'm not calling you
I think I would be too embarrassed if everyone started
if we're in,
calling me the Bradmeister.
If we're in a big group, though, I'm like, yo, the Bradmeister!
Dude, I'll totally love it. I'm going to call you the Spencerator.
Oh, God.
I can stay out of this.
And Jordan, you're always going to be the Gutsy boy.
What's cool,
That's true.
interesting about Shantae as well as another character, Banjo-Kazooie, is pretty popular.
Yeah.
Just in case you didn't know, Banjo-Kazooie, really popular. Also, people want him.
Nintendo 64 Classic. And Xbox Infamous.
Yeah. Well, he's in that Rare collection, which has Banjo 1 and 2.
And Battletoads.
Alright, anyway, what I was saying about Shantae and Banjo, what's really cool about them is Rare, as well as Way Forward, the company that makes Shantae, put out, like, this whole, like, thing, basically, of, like, what their moves in Smash could be. Like, they gave a whole, like, Smash, like, move set, as well as, like, costume sets and stuff. I know Shantae was way bigger. Banjo, I think, actually might have been done by a fan who did that,
Probably.
Actually. But, still, it's pretty cool. Shantae, though, like, Way Forward themselves made, like, the Smash move set and, like, costume sets, and they were like, we'll do everything for you if you just, like, say we can put her in the game.
And the thing about Shantae, they also, Way Forward also advertise it a whole lot.
Yeah, people really want, like Way Forward, like, really all for it. I think that's the reason their character, because Shantae, honestly, no disrespect to her, I like her game and all, she's not that popular, she's not that huge, but she's, like, such a big, like, running for the Smash Bros, and that's, like, a large part is due to Way Forward pushing her so much, which is awesome.
Exactly.
I think it's awesome that a game company is willing to, like...
And the thing about a company pushing a character, it's like Inti Creates pushing Gunvolt from Azure Striker Gunvolt.
Yeah, that's another one.
Raise your hand if you even played that game.
Nope.
Exactly. I'm the only one.
I could ask to raise our hands on an audio podcast, and me and Bradley had to say no.
There's someone listening who's like, Did they see? I raised my hand. Oh, I hope he saw.
I've actually wanted to play. I've heard it's very similar to, like, Mega Man.
Oh yeah, it's not the same guy, of course. It's like a mix between the X series and Zero series, but it's its own thing.
Wait, it's done by the guy who does Mega Man?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's pretty much.
Did you not vote for any Mega Man characters for the Smash Bros?
We got Mega
No.
Man, man.
Mega Man's all I
Wait,
needed.
we got Mega Man, man? We have the man who shoots out Mega Man.
We have X-Zero and Proto Man.
Oh, fair enough.
Thanks to the power of Mii Fighters.
Thanks. Now you can. Thanks to the power of Mii Fighters.
No, Mii Fighters look freaking weird.
But it's like, yeah, that's all. I've just had Mega Man there. That's all I needed.
But yeah, Mega Man's there, and that's awesome. And people are talking about like leaving some characters out that could be like a lot of people are talking about the Inklings from Splatoon.
Sorry.
That's like a really big like Nintendo like new franchise. It's like the first new like fully new IP in a long time, and it's doing really well. I believe I haven't actually played it myself, but a lot of people are saying we should leave the Inklings out because they could be a big reveal for like the next Smash game. And I'm like, who? What? They're like, we need. Because you do remember when Smash 4 got announced, and it was Mega Man? Like, that was, like, the big thing. And everyone lost their mind because it was Mega Man.
May I bring up about that Mega Man announced thing? When me and my brother watched it live, when Mega Man was announced,
Yeah, I remember
I screamed so loud, I was freaking out and fanboying.
You can ask my brother about it, too. I was, like, flipping out. I was Mega Man, and I don't feel like we need to recreate that. I honestly don't think there's a character left out there that's as, like, is, like, iconic. Like, there's big characters like Cloud. The game's not called Cloud. It's called Final Fantasy VII. That's one of, like, the 5 billion Final Fantasy games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mega Man, there aren't very many, like, franchises. They already got Sonic and Mario, and then Mega Man, obviously, and they got Pac-Man. They got all the, like, huge...
They invited
they even got, like, characters like Diddy, who, I mean, had their own game, even.
Diddy Kong Racing. And
yeah, exactly. I mean, you can even argue that.
Like, they've had Snake before, yeah.
But I mean, that one's not even Nintendo exclusive, so you can make the argument that it's not like you needed him. It's not like it was only Nintendo.
I can't honestly think of any like other characters. Mega Man's not a Nintendo character.
I think
now it kind of is.
A remake for Metal Gear Solid was on GameCube exclusive.
Oh, there were Metal Gear Solid games on Nintendo consoles. That's not the problem. The problem is that Snake's a super adult character.
So, but a lot of people are thinking he's not going to come back for DLC, right?
That's not because of Snake, though. It's because of Kojima.
No, it's because of
Konami.
They were just like,
Konami
why
and
Snake?
Kojima.
They were thinking about bringing Ocelot into Smash, but they were like, I don't know, they might not.
That'd be really funny, actually.
We can't have another Smash. They're
should-
too busy making pachinkos.
They should bring out Raiden from just like the different PlayStation All Stars. Let me get a Ruka Sensei.
Oh boy.
Wait, so what other DLC have you guys been?
DLC?
Yeah, have you guys been like?
All right, so we're
really interesting. Because I mean, are we going
I
Smash
was-
now?
Yeah, I think we're gonna talk about Smash now.
Well, for Smash Bros, I was thinking maybe Cosmos from Xenosaga because
Yeah.
Monolith Soft.
Let's do some closing words on Smash Bros. Jordan, anything you have to say?
Well, when Smash Bros was announced, I've got a bit of nostalgia because it reminded me of something called these Smash Brothers Brawl character announcement videos. Pretty much when Brawl was announced, when in the trailer Snake was there, and you know I was big, and then people were thinking, oh, if Snake's in, anybody could fit. So then millions of videos, if not a lot, were people making all these crazy weird things. So it's like, oh, Leon from Metal Gear, not even Metal Gear, Resident Evil 4. Oh, Ridley from Metroid. Oh, the Rabbids from Mythic.
Rabbit.
There's so many. It was just so cringy. It's like, we have Sephiroth, this guy, Mega Man. The later Mega Man actually came in. And one specifically I remember, some of them, I'm not sure if they were taken seriously. Oh, George Bush. That's what I remember most. And seeing Smash Bros, you can have anyone in, that just reminded me of that.
Yeah, I remember some. I saw some of those. I saw one for like Gears of War characters, and I was like, "What? No way!"
Quickly, a little bit off topic of DLC, of just on cringy internet videos. I love those people because we always need those cringy internet videos. Because
They're
I
really
always
funny.
feel like half the time they're way more entertaining than the videos trying to be entertaining, such as this one, just because of how terrible they are.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah,
Sephiroth's announced for Brawl.
Any
Who
closing words?
could beat him?
No, I really don't have any.
Who could beat him? I know. Me in a yellow ninja mask. That actually happened in one of those videos.
Wait, what?
Any closing words, though, Brad?
No, I don't got any.
All right, cool. I think for me, I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. I mean,
Yeah, it really is just kind of exciting to see because
I honestly don't think the number one character will be. I feel like they're gonna pick like the 25th like most popular character. Like, oh, we see that 30 people down, they actually wanted Goomba. He's in.
Well, I feel like now the results are in. Now this character will be in the next Super Smash Brothers.
That'd be really funny. But yeah, okay. Well, I think that's enough for
Smash Brothers.
Do you want to take a quick break in between right now?
Yes, we
Alright, cool.
shall.
Enjoy whatever happens in this break.
We'll be
figure
right
this out.
back after these messages.
Rated E for Erewhon. Have you heard about the best Mario Party yet? 2? No, not 2. It's 3? Shut up, Timmy! Mario Party 11 is sure to be the game that you and your friends need to have a good time, because we've ensured no player can get upset or mad while playing this game. Instead of pitting players against each other, everyone is just in the same vehicle. You each take turns rolling a dice that always lands on 5. Also, every 5 spaces you move, your group collects 10 coins. Good job! Your group can then collectively use the coins any way you'd like at the shops to help you get to the end of the board faster. Don't worry though, we've kept plenty of classic Mario Party essentials, like Luigi still only buys skeleton keys for some reason. Finally, if you have any amiibos, your group can wave to that character as they pass by them. Gee, that alone is worth your dad thinking you don't focus on school enough. Mario Party 11. Seriously, what the hell happened to this series?
Welcome back, and where we left off, the buzzer went off for the DLC game, and I guess...
Yeah, as you guys might have heard me mention.
Yep.
For those who don't remember, the DLC game was a game we played earlier. It's basically a kid-friendly version of MFK. Not going to spell that again. Basically...
We're going to play Domestic Partnership, Lie With, and Crucify. Oh, it just rolls off the tongue.
Alright, so I'll give Bradley 3... It's my turn to give the people out. So basically, I'm going to give Bradley 3 characters, and I'm going to give Jordan 3 characters. We'll do Bradley first. Alright, Bradley, you ready?
They always want to do me first, so yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Jordan and I always go up together.
Alright, so, what?
Buddy sex ventures that we go on.
Oh, well, can we say... Anyway. Alright, so, here's my choices.
Yeah.
You ready? Psyduck. Alright.
Ooh, okay.
Alright.
I like Psyduck, so this is hard.
Alright. Crap, I forgot his name.
Which one?
The Crocodile Hunter.
Oh, yeah, dude, I was thinking of Steve Irwin, too.
Steve
before,
Irwin, that's
and
his
I
name.
forgot his name. Like, I'm not kidding you. When I forgot whose name it was more, it was Steve Irwin. I'm not kidding you.
Steve
Oh, my
Irwin,
God.
the Crocodile Hunter. It's a good one, I think.
Either
personally.
we love the crocodile Hunter or we want him to die. Because we want some result out of this. That's really sad. He already did die. Not
Alright.
Can't crucify him.
And Mr. Potato Head from Toy Story.
Ooh.
Which one?
3, where he needs a tortilla.
I can't crucify Steve Irwin. I'm taking that one off. So I'm either going to have sex with him or I'm going to marry or have a domestic partnership with him.
In this situation, Steve Irwin's still alive.
Okay.
Just so we can't make any necrophilia jokes.
Oh, now it just ruins the whole thing. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
I guess we still. I guess I would not mind a domestic partnership with Steve Irwin. That seems like it'd be pretty fun.
Crikey.
Then
I didn't know it was gay.
I'm gonna wrestle the wild beast.
Can we just do Steve Irwin impressions for the next 30 minutes?
I think I would crucify Mr. Potato Head just because he would be making jokes the whole time, and I think that'd be kind
So you crucified me,
You're gonna see his angry eyes now, Bradley.
I would love to just hear Mr. Potato Head getting really mad at me for, like, trying to murder him. Just, what do you think you're doing? I can't even do his voice. I don't know what I'm
So you're crucifying me now, eh? You're doing some tough
and then that means I would have to lie with a Psyduck.
Yeah.
I think I'm okay. I think
Aye.
Oh gosh.
Dude, that's gonna cause some confusion.
Dude, that... I'm ending that one there. All right, we're done with my DLCs. Spencer, move on. Jeez, gotta make that.
All right, so Jordan, for you, it's Zodia the Forbidden One. If you don't know who Zodia is, you're stupid.
Fair enough.
Here, let me get my instruction book.
He'd obliterate you.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right, so it's Zodia the Forbidden One. Ready for the next one? Go, because I'm coming up with it as I go. Toad from Mario. And last but not least, let's go back to Toy Story. Evil Emperor Zurg.
Alright.
Ooh.
Alright, well, that's easy. You set me up. I would
believe it. It's
domestic be with Zerg, because, Zerg, he has a good impression, especially if I said, destroy Buzz Lightyear, destroy Buzz Lightyear. Anyway, I'll have to crucify Toad, because I had so many bad memories of him in Mario Party and
Dude, we should
Mario
all do...
Kart.
I was about to say, we should all do our Toad impressions, because that's never been done before.
Anyway, and I'll lie, and then I guess I'll have to lie with Exodia. So that way, when it comes to a certain point, I can say, Exodia, obliterate!
Whoa, Jordon just confirmed what position he would be.
But Jordan, just to pause, so y'all probably didn't hear what just happened. When we were doing our Toad impressions, Brad did an impression of Flood from Mario Sunshine. He did that, because we all yelled Mario, and he was like, Mario.
Mario.
I love Flood too. Dude, can we... Oh wait, Flood's already in Smash.
I love edge
Flood
guarding
is its own
people.
character. It's like Zero Suit.
His? Flood's a girl. Flood's a girl.
I love edge guarding people with Flood. Man, mind you, Spencer, I'm
Oh,
still
okay.
sorry.
Anyway.
So yours were you'd crucify Toad, you'd have a domestic partnership with Zerg, and you would lie with
Exodia.
Good choices.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Wait. You said you domestic partnership with Zerg. Hey, you've seen Buzz Lightyear Star Command, the cartoon. He is not a good person.
Hey, we're talking about Toy Story Zerg, not Buzz Lightyear Zerg.
Fair enough. You did say go back to Toy Story.
I had Toy Story as a franchise. Okay, whatever.
Yay, technicalities.
Now you know that you have a son, and his name is Buzz Lightyear. And he's a toy!
Well,
You want him to be a toy, so he's a toy. Anyway,
So
moving on.
Yeah, so we talked about all Smash DLC. I guess we can move away from that. Personally, for me, yeah, I have not really encountered DLC as much as you two probably have, just because, mainly just because I haven't been able to put as much money into gaming and stuff. But
DLC.
for me, the biggest DLC game that I think I've played is Hearthstone.
Hearthstone?
Because that's the one that
a game like Hearthstone, like an online game, is basically just a game of DLC.
Yeah, it really is.
Do you have to pay for every expansion in Hearthstone?
Yeah, that's the thing is you have to pay like $25 or so.
It is free. It is free to start though.
Yeah, and I mean you don't necessarily like other DLC. It's not like you have to play. That's what I like about it is you don't necessarily need to buy the DLC in order to continue playing Hearthstone. But it's kind of like if a new expansion came out like Yu-Gi-Oh! And you liked playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
But you never got any of the new cards, you would kind of be behind people. There'd be new strategies. So it's nothing too bad. And I mean, I think Hearthstone is actually pretty fair on the expansions, just because it is a fun game, and I don't believe you have to. You don't even have to pay to initially download it. So I mean,
No, not at all.
getting really paying for it, and I put so much time into it. I really do appreciate the game, and I really don't mind showing my interest in for it. I know you guys are about to crap all over a lot of DLC. That's why I'm putting in my one of
No, I wouldn't say that, because there's some games that honestly need. Well, the DLC goes down to: do you think DLC should be a thing that they have planned ahead, or do you think that they should everything they have planned should be in the game initially, and then if they want to add something later, they should add DLC? Because honestly, games, people might get mad about this one, but games are kind of cheap. They're $60. They've been $60 for years. They've been 50 or 50 for a bit. But the way the economy, especially in America, I guess I don't know about the other world. Not to say the other world.
the other world,
the other world,
the other universe. I don't know.
I'd say the rest of the world. I don't know the rest of the world's economy. I'm sure there's tons that are worse and better than America's.
Yeah.
But at least in America, the economy has gotten it's gone up and down, mostly down. Not to be the economy sucks or whatever. I'm living a fine life.
Right.
But freaking video games prices have barely changed, and they cost millions of, sometimes billions of dollars to make a game. And it's $60 for hundreds of hours of entertainment, where it's $10 for a 2-hour movie. And so it's kind of unreasonable to think that they should just give you all this other content for free.
I guess I'm a bit of the I'm the uninformed majority. I think on this most part, you guys are very much telling me here. I don't know a lot about it. So what are some of the cases of? I guess we'll go to both of you on this. Because I don't have many. What's one of your favorite instances of DLC besides Smash? And what's one either that you've experienced or kind of just heard about that has just been really awful that you'd like to talk about?
Here. What I liked a lot.
Yeah, you'll go with what do you like?
There's a couple that I really enjoy. I hope this one doesn't get people mad either. I didn't know a little differently. Destiny. It's a game that I heard. I didn't play when it came out. A lot of people.
That's
hated it.
That's like the Halo one, right?
Yeah, it's
Or the
made
Halo
by
style.
Bungie.
It's
Yeah.
Schmalo.
But basically, apparently the core game originally kind of super sucked. But I bought this new edition. This is another thing a lot of games do, is when they release a lot of DLC to where it's a little overwhelming for a new player to get into the game, they just make a new edition that has all the DLC built in, and it's like cheaper. It's the regular price of a game with all the DLC. So I guess it's not really fair to say because the DLC.
Wait, is that the new Destiny?
Yeah, the Taken King.
Okay, so that's just
That's
DLC.
what I got. Yeah, it's all just. But the thing is, there was like nothing there in the original game. So I guess it's not. Here, a good example: Borderlands. Borderlands has great DLC. It's really fun, and it added to the game.
What about Borderlands 2?
Borderlands 2 also had good DLC. I just haven't played that much of it.
What about Borderlands, the pre-sequel? Not sure what's
Terrible
the
DLC. I'm gonna go kind of obscure with this one, but it's something I personally experienced. Is y'all know Dynasty Warriors franchise, right?
Yeah.
There's a game. Jordan knows where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
Dynasty. Do y'all know what Gundam is? I'm
Yeah.
sure a lot of people know Gundam is a very popular anime. Dynasty Warriors Gundam was a franchise that's pretty awesome. It's basically Dynasty Warriors with Gundams. There's so much. There's 4 games in the franchise. It was really popular. Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3 had the worst DLC ever. Where basically, if you want these characters from Gundam 00, which was a popular series at the time when the game came out, they were like $8-9 each for a character, and there was like 5 or 6 of them, and I was like, I bought one. It was like, he's not even... It's a Dynasty Warriors game, so to be honest, you're just pressing square a lot. I love it, but you're just pressing square a lot. I'm not about to spend like $60 on the character, because there was like 8 characters, just to like basically press square with more characters, and I thought that was like the dumbest thing ever.
Now that actually I think about it, I guess since I talked about one that's positive, I guess I can even answer my own question. The only other DLC that I think I've really encountered too much is the... funny enough, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney 5, Dual Destinies, which love the game, but I even think that DLC cost me money. Like the DLC in the Phoenix Wright game. No, there is the other one. Okay, there's two DLC. I just completely forgot that there was the other one. There's one that's actually really awesome, which is it's technically a 6th case, but if you go chronologically, it should actually be the 2nd case in the game, and it actually was really nice. I very much enjoyed it. Like
how long?
throughout.
How long? Like it's a case, so it takes a while.
No, yeah, it's like a 2nd case, so it has like essentially 2 days
Yeah.
to it, and it even has really interesting characters. It has like a character from the other games that comes back and makes a cameo where you go like, oh, that's cool. So it's actually really nice. But the part that I was actually remembering before I even talked about that was the other DLC, which I believe I paid for.
Did you get it? The costume one.
Yeah,
right?
it's the costumes. It's just basically you can now replay the game with like Phoenix in his original costume, Athena in her Academy outfit, and Apollo, I think he's in one of his outfits. I can't remember which one it is, but
is it the beat up Apollo?
It might be. It's either that one or it's like classic Apollo. I can't remember. But
Apollo,
it's just a different costume. And for a point-and-click game, I mean, for any game really, I mean, a costume's not really that big of a deal. So to kind of expect that, I think I paid for it. If I paid for it, it's not good. If it was free, I don't care.
All right.
But that's mine.
Yeah.
Go to Jordan.
No, it's not free, by the way, because I've seen it. It costs like $5. Jordan.
Still not the worst.
All right.
Still not good, though. I get what you mean.
For good DLC, I actually want to say for Mega Man 10, because what they had was they had 3 levels were based off 3 kind of obscure bosses, and they really replicated the levels from the game they came from, and it was a good drawback. And then you fight the boss, and when you beat them, you get the power with it, which was also
That's
pretty
really cool.
nice.
Actually, I didn't know that.
And it's like for one character, it's like Anchor from, if you don't know Mega Man, look it up. And that's for any of these characters, actually. It's like they replicated the stage straight up, and actually these characters are from the Game Boy games, which is kind of why they're obscure.
Oh, that's pretty cool, though.
Yeah, it's like
that it has just that throwback. Like,
that's
that'd
awesome.
Be really nice
I did not know this.
Kind of like rewarding you for playing the other games.
And I think each level's $3 each. I'm not sure. Don't quote me.
That's not bad. So that's like $9.
And for a Mega Man,
$9 for 3 levels and powers. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, and the levels and the weapons are very useful.
I'd imagine.
That's cool.
No, you're bad.
Which Mega Man game was that?
Mega Man 10.
Wait, what console was this on?
It was on Wii, PS3, and 360.
Okay, what did Mega Man 10 originally come out on?
Wii, PS3,
Oh,
and 360.
really?
Yeah.
I did not. I thought Mega Man 10 was on like the PlayStation 2.
Oh no.
I didn't. I don't think I've ever played Mega Man 10 then.
Oh, I know I have.
I'd let you borrow it, but I can't because it's digital.
So, what's your bad DLC?
Originally, I was going to talk about Capcom or maybe Mass Effect 2, but I got one in mind now.
Okay.
So, if you don't know, there's
He just cracks his knuckles like, I'm working this one out.
Oh boy.
yeah, you know I am. If you don't know the series Final Fantasy, it's a known
We didn't
RPG
just talk about it earlier in this episode.
Yep. Anyway, there's
clown?
one game in the series called Final Fantasy IV, which it was a good RPG. I really liked it. And then they had a sequel on the Wii called Final Fantasy IV: The After Years.
Okay.
And pretty much it's like, because I decided to buy it, it's like, oh, well, I really loved 4, so I'll just show my appreciation for the series, and I'll actually buy its sequel. And the way they handled it wasn't really good. You bought it, it's like $8, but you're only getting part of the game.
What?
Because if you want to have the full experience, as in play the game from start to finish, from plot, you have to pay for the $8 for 3 chapters, and then you gotta buy the rest of the character stories, which I think they're like are they $1 each? I felt like they're like more than that, and then like the final the final thing, which was like 3 chapters, was like $8 or something. But it's like, and
was it good? Like the game at all?
Not really.
Yeah,
but it's like,
so that was the big thing about it, is the fact that they kind of almost trick you into having to pay for all of it. Like
and the worst part is they in the 3 chapters they left it on a bad cliffhanger where it's like that pretty much forces you if you want to know what happens, you got to get the rest of the story. You got to buy the rest of it, because when I bought it, I thought I was getting the whole game, and then when I got to a certain character named Kane, because like each chapter is based off a specific character, and this character named Kane, his end chapter, he gets to a certain plot point, and then they get to a person who need to talk to. It's like, oh, so you arrived. Fade out the black, went to credits, and I was like, this is it?
I've seen that done before, but it's never been in that kind of terrible way of you paid for the game first. It's happened on games I play on my phone, when I played Leighton Brothers, or when I played like Ghost Trick, Phantom Detective. Those games, it's because they go by episodes, like it'll be like 10 episodes.
Yeah.
You essentially get to download like the first 2, and then you pay for the rest. But it gives you those 2 free, so it basically goes, if you like the game, you can buy the rest, but you don't have to. Having you pay for the first part of it, and then go, well, if you like it, or even if you like the franchise, and you just kind of are interested in the story because you're a fan, like that just seems like.
On that topic, actually, something just like happened today. Actually, that I just remembered. Do y'all know the franchise Hitman?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Hitman is a pretty cool game franchise. Terrible movie franchise. Oh, but they keep making them. Both games and movies. The newest Hitman game that's coming out recently got announced. It's a new thing. It got delayed. So what they're going to do is basically, if you want to wait for the actual game to come out, you can. You can just buy it for $60, which I think was so. That's why I think this is actually kind of better than what Jordon said. Basically, you can buy the like early version for $35, and if you like it, when the full version comes out, you can pay an extra $5 and you get the full game. And it's really interesting because like there's been early access in like PC games and stuff, but never in a console game before, at least that I can think of. But yeah, I just think that was really interesting, and I'm willing to try it out. I might buy it for $35. It's probably worth it.
I add about.
Well,
good timing on that one.
Kind of starting to hold that thought, write it down real fast.
Yeah, I wasn't exactly done with my talk about Final Fantasy IV, because like.
Oh, okay. Finish that, and then we'll go into.
All right, it is really short. What I was going to say, but it's like what they did with the DLC. It's like what they're trying to go for. It's like, because like when you're waiting for manga chapters, you got to wait for the next part to come out. But the execution was horrible. But in later versions on the iOS or the PSP version, you get all of it.
Okay.
So you kind of felt screwed over because you had paid for the worst one, even though you could have just waited and got it for the better price.
That sucks.
And I actually got the PSP version, which Actually, the PSP version is a collection which comes with the original Final Fantasy IV, a new interlude chapter, and the after years. It's all of it.
I was about to ask, was the game better? Why did you buy? I thought you said the game wasn't that
Well,
good.
it came with Final Fantasy IV, so fair enough. Wait, Final Fantasy IV in American or Japanese?
The actual Final Fantasy
Okay,
IV.
cool.
Okay, so to wrap up this episode, I guess we're going to play our last game of DLC. Jordan, you're our guest. You shall finish us up for tonight.
So you give me or Bradley. Choose which one.
You pick which friend you like more.
Alright.
So me or me?
Alright, heads or tails?
No, it's not you. Have to.
You don't have a coin.
just take my word. Just take my word for it.
All right,
They don't know.
I'll take a tails.
Heads, I guess.
Alright,
I got a two-tailed fox. I win.
Alright, I just thought of tails. Alright, my mind thought of tails. You win.
Spencer. I'll be honest, in my head, I thought the friend he picks, he likes less. I was going to argue that because I felt like he was going to pick you first. So technically, my argument, he likes me less.
Your argument you didn't make?
Yep.
For
No,
DLC, Bradley, for domestic,
myself.
lie with or crucify, here are your choices.
Yes.
Rhine,
Oh,
Ego Raptor,
Ego Raptor.
and here comes the curveball, myself.
Ooh,
right.
okay.
Real
Let's
fast,
see how much you love me.
Real fast, just for those who don't know, Ryan's a character from Xenoblade. Ego Raptor, we talked about it earlier.
The YouTube
Ego
animator.
Raptor's a YouTube animator who's
And
also
Game
game
We also talked about it earlier.
He does Game Grumps. Did we talk about him earlier?
Okay, who is watching this that has not heard of Game Grumps? Who's on YouTube like, what videos only have 50 views? We better check this one out. I've never heard of heard of Game Grumps.
What
though.
if Ego Raptor was listening and he wouldn't know who he was?
What if he's just our biggest fan?
That's not
He
happening.
just wants
Oh.
to know who he is. He just has amnesia.
Water, please.
All right, okay. Domestic partnership with I might say Ego Raptor just because then I'm probably assured a spot on Game Grumps, and then that could help this podcast get way more popular.
Wait, what happens to Susie?
Well, no, it's just a domestic partnership.
So
So,
you're
I'm
just
just kind of
moving-
living with him. It's implied that the domestic
Dude.
partnership is also then with Susie.
Susie seems pretty nice.
Susie being Ego Raptor's, is it fiance or the?
Wife.
They've been married for a while.
Okay, they've been
though,
married
man.
for a while. I kept up with that, but I know Ego Raptor keeps up with our podcast. I'm sorry, I don't keep up with his marital status. No. All right, so domestic partnership with Ego Raptor. If Jordan can take Ganondorf, or who was it? No, Exodia. I think he could probably take me. So I guess I'm gonna have to lie with Jordan. I can't crucify him. He's my friend.
Dude, my goal is for like us to get slightly popular, so there's a fan fiction of that.
Oh
My
gosh.
body is ready.
And then sadly, it's Ryan time to get up on the cross.
Oh, why?
Gonna have to crucify Ryan.
I'm sorry, Jordan. I would have killed you before Ryan.
I would understand.
Does anyone want to take my place from being crucified? No?
Anyone?
They just feel like it's Ryan time. It's Ryan time.
Those are all just quotes from Xenoblade. Alright, so yeah, that's who I... So, in short, I'm getting to...
We throw him into the fire, then she'll alley-oop.
I get to bang Jordan, and I'm gonna have a domestic partnership with Ego Raptor. I'm completely fine with that.
I was thinking you'd crucify Ego Raptor because lack of content for you almost.
No,
Well, Game Grumps is still content.
Not kind of Game
his
Grumps.
content was still wonderful. Like back then, I mean, he still puts out Game Grumps, which a lot of people like. You can't fault him for that. I mean, he's still doing awesome.
He's
work.
doing, like, yeah. Anyway.
I'm glad for Game
anyway,
All right,
Grumps.
so now it's Spencer's turn.
Alright.
Give me
Right.
some.
All right.
Hit me with your best shot, dude. Why don't you hit me with your best? It's okay.
Spencer and I are the two people that should always be singing from our friend group. We did not get. We should have thought about this better. We should have grabbed a good singer to like be our third co-host. Then we could have had a cool.
Jackson's
music.
a pretty good singer.
Well, yeah, but he's not a co-host.
Yeah,
yet.
fair enough.
They don't even know who Jackson is yet.
He's a black
Another
guy.
one of our friends. Yeah. You'll probably hear about him in like probably next episode of the one.
Dude, okay, well, let's just keep naming
So
people
wait.
they don't know. Like, Frank Sinatra's a good singer.
Dude, Jeff Sutphin is a good singer,
Dude,
aka Pick Boy.
Oh, man.
Alright, I have my choices, Spencer.
All right, give me
For DLC of Domestic, Lie With and Crucify, here are your choices. Black Butler, plural. Ryan, again.
Wait, Black Butler is in the anime?
Yes.
Or is the character
So wait,
Sebastian?
just everyone from Black Butler, or is it
Just Black Butler.
So, okay, is that
Itself.
the cast
Or just a
of-
black butler. Like, there's a black guy who's a butler.
Open to interpretation. Ryan again. Ryan again, because you can't spell rainbow without Ryan, baby. And Rainbow Dash, be honest.
Rainbow Dash from My Little Pony?
Yes.
Crucify Rainbow Dash. Because I'm not that big of, like, I mean, I got nothing against him. I'm just not that big of a pony fan.
This crucifixion just got 20% cool.
I hate it. Dude.
I only made that joke just because it had the word crucifixion
Like,
and 20%.
dude.
That has never been said before.
Like, once again, I repeat, I do not, I think the show's awesome. I'm just not that big of a brony.
yeah.
But, what was that, Black Butler?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm giving him 2. I want to have a domestic partnership with the entirety of Black Butler. That'd be kind of fun. Terrifying, but fun.
It would also be good to just have a domestic partnership with a Black Butler, because then you just kind of, like, it's not like he has
Whether
to
it's
work
a butler
when you're there.
or it's the anime characters, because then I can hang out with, like...
Both are good.
Or maybe it's just the DVD box set.
I can hang out with...
Even better.
Oh, where did we get that idea from? Couldn't be Bradley's Black Butler DVD box set over there, could it?
It's not a box set. It is just one DVD.
But it's in a box.
Well, yeah, but it's not a box set.
It's a box and it's set in there.
It fair enough. It is a
And then
box
also,
set.
Ryan? Oh, dude, I am going to town with Ryan.
Oh,
Now it's
yeah.
Ryan's time.
Leave it to Ryan.
Alley-oop. Oh, gosh.
What's his attack? Freaking... Bone! Upper!
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, we keep...
Electric
Xenoblade.
nuts.
Just keep making Xenoblade references. Okay, that's... Yeah, so...
So yeah, Xenoblade, my favorite game. Play it.
Alright, cool.
With that, guys, that concludes our episode about DLC. So, if you would like to listen to the last 10 seconds of this episode, you can download it for $80 off the GameStop website. If you
Holy
go to-
crap, what a deal!
Actually, you're only getting parts of it for $80. If you want the rest of it, you gotta pay like $3
You want 10 more
each.
seconds of it.
Don't... Oh, we didn't even talk about DLC that was already on disc. Oh well, bye!
Bye.
You can't have a rainbow without Ryan, baby.